Hello, today we are going to learn about algebra type 1. My name is David Symynuk, and I will be teaching you today. Now, algebra is a lot like balancing a scale. Whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other. So if I have my value of x on one side and I want to get it by itself, I'm going to move the values over to the other side of the equal sign to balance the scale. Our first example of type 1, we have 4 different types actually, 4 different examples. So we have x divided by 6 is equal to 3, x plus 6 is equal to 12, 3 minus x is equal to 9, and 6x is equal to 24. This shows addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication. In our first example, we're dealing with a positive 6 value attached to the x. So first, we're going to try and get the x by itself. And in order to do so, we have to get rid of that 6 that is on the right side. We want to move it, on the left side, and we want to move it to the right side. So in order to do so, we are going to subtract 6 from this side. And because it's a scale and we have to keep it balanced, we're going to subtract 6 from this side as well. 6 minus 6 is 0, so we cross that out. And 12 minus 6 is 6. We bring our value of x down and our equal sign down. X equals 6. So as you can see, we got rid of the 6 on the left side to get x by itself. And in doing so, we subtracted 6 from the 12 on the right side and got our value for x. X is equal to 6. Now we can check our answer. If x is in fact equal to 6, then we can sub it in for the original equation. So I sub in 6 for the value of x. I keep the rest of the equation the same. 6 plus 6 is 12, and 12 is in fact equal to 12. Therefore, that means x is in fact equal to 6 in this equation. In this example here, we have division. So I'm going to show you how to get rid of the divided by 3 on the bottom. Now, if we were to change this equation, this is the same thing as saying 1/3 x is equal to 3. So we want to get rid of this 1/3. To do so, we need to multiply by 3. Change color here. And whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other to balance the scale. 3 divided by 3 is 1, so those cancel out. 3 times 3 is 9. We bring down our value of x. X is equal to 9. So if we are going to check this answer, we're going to sub it into the original equation. So if x is in fact equal to 9, then we sub it in. 9/3, we keep the rest of the equation the same. 9 divided by 3 is in fact 3, which equals 3. So it checks out. Our equation is balanced. And 9 is actually the value of x in this equation. In our next example, we have 4x equals 20. Now there's a symbol in between here that's not shown, which stands for multiplication. When the number is directly beside, to the left of the value of x, it means multiply. So in order to get rid of a multiplication, we need to do the opposite operation, which is divide. So if we divide by 4, we must divide by 4 on the other side as well to balance the scale. 4 divided by 4 cancels out, and we bring our x value down. 20 divided by 4 is 5. So if we want to check this equation, we're going to sub in 5 for the value of x. So if the value of x is 5, we are going to sub it into the original equation. Because x is directly beside 4, I'm going to use brackets to represent the multiplication, just because to put a 5 beside the 4 would look like the question is saying 45. But now with the brackets, we can see that this clearly means multiplication. 4 times 5 is in fact 20, which equals 20, which checks out. Remember, when dealing with these types of equations, we need to balance the scale, find the value of x, get x by itself, and always check your answers. You can resubmit your value into x in the original equation and check if you've got the right answer. Thanks for learning about algebra today. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Bye-bye.